what is cosplay? Tell us what it
It's
is.
so geeky and nerdy. You know when you go to the conventions and you got all these people dressed up in costumes, adults looking like they're going trick or treating.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all you, Bet Gamer!
Oh! How do I get out of it, Paul?
Okay, there's something in the water.
Oh, what happened?
I made a mistake!
You got it! Yes! I was so hoping. I guess it's up to me to be your guy!
Brian!
I told you I'm not any good at golf.
Oh, what is that?
Just lowered the anchor next to the shark.
There's the mega freaking Ladon! Lucas!
Well, it looks like you're doing backflips by yourself. Like, look at me, Mom!
What's up, everybody? Bad Gamer popping back in. How are you? It's so good to have you guys back for the Crossroads. This is the place where our geeky passions and our faith meet. And we're going to jump back into Marvel Midnight Suns in just a little bit. Yo! Oh, you got an ad. All right, hold on. Assassin. I see you. Assassin! What's up? Hopefully your ad will be done in just a moment. I see you, Assassin. Welcome back, bro. Or sis, I don't think we discussed, but welcome back. We are gonna head back into Marvel's Midnight Suns, but I thought I would share with you my my meditation for today. I busted into the office, you guys. All right, so I woke up late. I woke up a little late this morning for my personal stream, and that was a little disconcerting, if I'm honest, because I like to be on time. I've really been working on that. We talked about my ADHD the other day, and I've been really working on that. And I was 30 minutes late because I didn't go to bed at the time that I specified. I did get to sleep the time I specified, but I wasn't in my bed. So that kind of messed everything up. But we've got my meditation for today comes from Matthew 6:33-34. And you guys are going to have to help me out with picking the Harry Potter sticker that goes on this one. But seek first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Therefore, don't be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Guys, it's so funny that this is what happened today, or curious about this is what happened today, because I also, in my bullet journal here, guys, I write down quotes that I hear that I like. And I went to the Christmas thing. I told him what you told me, and he cried a bit and let me in. Oh, well, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad that you got to get to hang out with somebody. That's awesome, Assassin. Let's see. I went out to dinner with Micah and Bethany. Those of you who have been here for a while know Micah and Bethany. Micah is Small Genie and Bethany is Beth Ann here in the community. We were talking, and then we overheard a guy tell the waitress she was like, "Oh, so you're gonna be back in for New Year's?" And he said, "I don't know. I don't plan that far ahead. I'm retired. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow." And I turned around immediately, because this is who I am in public. I turned around immediately and I said to the guy, I was like, "Hey, I cannot wait for those days. You know, right now I'm so go, go, go." And he was like, "Hey, he said, "Well, you know, today's the day you worry about yesterday." And I said, "Hold on. You need to say that again, because I need to write that down. Today is the day you worry about yesterday." Right? Don't worry about tomorrow. Worry about yesterday. And what I took from that is, what did I learn yesterday that I can apply to today? And that's kind of what this is saying. Seek first the kingdom of God, and all his righteousness will be added to you. Don't worry about tomorrow. Worry about where you are today. God takes care of tomorrow. And through him, you can know what you were supposed to learn from yesterday. So, in that, I'm trying to figure out what Harry Potter sticker is best suited for that. I'm trying not to skip around with all the different pages. I'm just trying to do that. And I'm thinking that Gilderoy Lockhart, all right, because Gilderoy Lockhart was all about the memory spells, right? He's all about the memory spells, all about making people forget. And people forget what they learned yesterday, or what they taught him, or that they taught it to him. Right? So I'm putting Gilderoy Lockhart down. All about memory, right there. And yesterday we talked about putting, Lem, if you learned from what happened yesterday, you would have blocked me a while ago. No, untrue. Because while you are very, very trolly here on both of my channels, I know you care about me. So that's what I did. And I did get a win with that person. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Let's go, assassin. All right. Also, you guys, I put down the Iron Man, the War Machine sticker, and this is what I wrote for myself. I said, "Put on the whole armor of God." What does that mean to me? Not just to me. Oh, what does that mean for me? Not just to me. What are the, oh my goodness. Oh, what are the actions I should be taking daily? There you go. So that is where we are on the Crossroads. And with that said, you guys, we're going to start playing. But I think we're going to take our time. We're going to learn more about this game. All right. We're going to learn more about the characters. We're going to try to get our relationships going. Yes, absolutely. We play Fortnite. We play it usually. If we play it, it's going to be Thursdays, Thursday afternoons, and we've been going. We've been letting people in to play that we get to know a little bit more. We tend not to have everybody in chat. I used to be the comic relief at Best Buy. I broke the movie. Bro. Yep, tomorrow is Thursday. Absolutely, tomorrow is Thursday. All right, so we have to go talk to Captain Marvel. But in the spirit of learning, we're gonna walk around. Because a lot of what we're doing right now is tutorial stuff. We do love Fortnite. Oh, Tom, I think you and I had the same role at BBY.
See you around.
Because I know you've seen Chuck. I was the oh my gosh. Oh, here's the thing. Who is down for Kindergarten Crew private matches tomorrow? Kindergarten Crew private matches tomorrow for Kindergarten Crew, yes. Hold on for a second, you guys. Let me get back to this. Kindergarten Crew. What is the Kindergarten Crew? Called Corrupt. Got basically own skin. It's called Corrupt Voyager. I can't tomorrow. Work and family stuff right after. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do, we're going to do Overwatch tomorrow. But private matches.
What's shaking?
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too.
Kindergarten Crew is our old crew.
Now that Tony's finally starting to get
we
a
play
handle
like
on his
inebriated
Gremlin
toddlers.
problem, I've been able to put
Maybe
Central
not
to good
Fortnite.
use.
We've been trying to
Got a
try
lead on
other
some
things other than
particularly gnarly
Fortnite.
Hydra operations happening in the
Recently.
city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Just because
Then let us get going.
My thoughts
we
exactly.
played so much of
There's
it.
just one problem.
We're gonna do some
we seem to have lost our
rotations.
gatekeeper, Magic.
And Cannibal,
Lost?
Overwatch
Well,
is free right now.
Her on the mission. She
You can
said
join
something
us.
I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared, literally. And with no magic,
There is no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
now you see my problem.
All right, we're going on a dark path, as we said yesterday.
Every second we delay is a victory for Lilith. I have little patience for child's games in the midst of our war.
No argument there. Look, I don't know if you've noticed
wow.
it, but she seems to like you. I've known Magic just about as long as you have, and all I've gotten from her is a few grunts and words I'm afraid to translate. Maybe you'll do better.
Fine. I will retrieve her.
Well, when you phrase it like that, I'm sure she'll just be begging to help. Good luck, Hunter.
Have you
return
tried
shortly.
Infection Overwatch? When you kill
Fingers
someone,
crossed.
they become your character, and you keep going until around. And you're doing the I can't play. Who's trolling who? Hold on. Who said that? I missed it. That's Gavin Infinity.
Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helps.
Thanks, Captain.
Yeah,
I shall find
I'm
her.
ready to play that. Micah, are you in for tomorrow? Inspect. Various frames in the Abbey can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed from frames for a small gloss cost. Paintings from your inventory can be... Let's do one. Yeah. Oh, all right. No, I don't want that. Oh. I want to put up my pictures. Can I not put up my pictures? Gallery. Oh, convert to painting. Oh, that's another 50. Convert to painting. We're going to convert this one to painting. A new painting has been in your gallery.
That looks good.
Yeah! Look, we're in a painting! Think about how much snow we get tomorrow. Tomorrow is our baking day for Christmas, but I'd love to be there if I can. Oh. 7 credits. What are the credits for?
Hey.
Have you seen...
No.
All right.
All right. Map. Nico. Can I place a waypoint? All right, let's go find them. Well, I beg you, sir.
I'm game
to do everything
Robbie,
you can to join.
Have you seen magic?
No, but there were some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. It usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie.
More doesn't mean better. If they want to be part of the team, they'll have to earn it.
Oof. Nico.
Hunter?
Hi, Magic.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda.
Sorry. Just gotta do something over here. Thank you.
Your precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire.
Ooh.
Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help
this is
Wanda
what I'm talking
control
about,
her
guys.
powers.
Slowing down.
She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
Thanks, Darth Kryptonite. What is this? Ah, okay, thank you. All right.
That is no child's book. Lose focus for 1 second and be lost completely within its pages. Let me guide you through it.
You do not own the darkness, Hunter.
Ooh.
I was also raised within it. So much so I barely remember a time without it. And now Wanda has this in common with us too. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
Oh, you guys. So, I love this. This, right, the Dark Path, and Darth Kryptonite, I think you were right. The Dark Path is giving us so much more for conversation. Ileana has been on that path of what we might consider, like in our lives, you know, like being a drug addict or in an abusive relationship or being bullied at school, any of that. Any of that can't, and she doesn't want her friend to be in that because she knows. And I think that I'm glad that there are so many different people here to give different perspectives that I might not have had in my life, but that I can relate back to Scripture. I can relate back to what I've learned in my walk with Christ. So I want to thank all of you guys for being here. No matter what your belief system is, no matter what your orientations are, no matter what your level of neurodivergency is, I'm so glad that you're all here for this, to help me walk through all this stuff. Also, language coming.
Then put the damn book down and help me get her back.
You are nothing if not direct. Not to mention unrelenting. I can respect that. And perhaps you are not entirely incorrect. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
All right, let's go. Hunter balance change. What's all this then?
It is one of the elemental rods.
Ooh. Gifts of smoke. Arcane knowledge.
Ah, I see.
Okay, so that's gonna come in handy. Doing a little exploration, my friends. Okay. Nobody wants to hang out?
What's up?
What's up, Robbie?
What's up? I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process.
Okay.
Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
I totally forgot this thing existed. I'm over here building relationships because that's just who I am, you guys. Alright, stop Hydrocopter. Get a gamma coil and intel. Required heroes. Alright, combat bonus. Ghost Rider earned combat bonus from sparring with the Hunter. Add him to the squad to earn a powerful boost at the start of the next mission. I kind of want to bring magic, though. Alright, I'm going to bring him just because they said to. We'll take it slow, but I really want to bring magic on one of these. Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
Shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate.
Bad guys
guys better start running. Judgment is on its way.
It's peaceful out here, isn't it?
It is.
Step to the portal.
Okay.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York.
Ooh, you
Dr.
guys.
Has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area
I really do like the battle system, but the engagement with the characters and the conversations, I'm really digging it. I'm really, really digging it. Oh, so many people. All right. All right. Full force. Certain cards when KO'd.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely.
Well, hold on to
Faustus
that.
has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
What if we did that? All right, let's try this.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Okay. Okay, there's that guy. What does this guy give us? If target is an object. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll knock this guy out.
Hell.
Alright, that's refunded. Okay. Each enemy in a line. Let's move you first to here. Okay, and then we do this. I love that he's in a car.
I will see all that you have done.
Okay, so what does the weak point do? Increases damage taken by 50%. Oh, we can do this. Oh, snap! That was done! Oh my gosh, that was so good, you guys.
That should keep them grounded. Now let's get everything
That
back
was
to the
that
Abbey
was
for
so
analysis.
easy.
Such arrogance. Our brave soldiers will never allow you.
Oh, shut up already. Take them down.
Forever in service.
Okay, so we still have to beat up the guys.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Our Delta responding.
You
All
don't
right.
even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped within our
Create a drop with an
only the
increased
beginning.
chance
Show
to
yourself to me, Faustus,
KO.
and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
All right. So we'll take this guy down and knock this guy out with it. Nice.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
All right. And then, yeah, that guy's pretty. I won't knock him into that.
One more time.
Oh, that didn't knock him in anything?
These guys got their tactics
Boo.
from the magazine.
Oh, I can't do that. Let's see here. Can I not put it there? All right, so let's put the drop here. Behind this guy.
Has chosen you.
All right. Back on a drop. All right. Here we go. And then Captain Marvel. Lem saying that was so easy while playing a video game is the first and last time y'all hear that. All right, let's knock this guy out before he does some major damage. I kind of want to use this, but I can't. We'll just end the turn for now. Ouchies. Ouchies.
Not that it matters, but here come their friends.
They haven't put up much of a fight yet.
Okay. Block. He's low. Let's do this. Can I put it here? put it here.
Only the innocent.
All right. And then if we target this guy, no. We target this guy. That'll take out those two.
Let's do it.
There we
I saw
go.
a move like that once, centuries ago.
And then we'll use that. I've heard go back. All right. Let's move. Hydro Commando. Let's move here. Alright, and then we'll knee strike. We'll knee strike this guy. There we go. Awesome.
This time I won't go easy.
All right, and now we'll end the turn.
I have to admire your persistence.
That guy moved. Ouchie!
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to
No, that's not
stand
who I wanted to
against
move there.
ye fearsome gods. All
Oh,
is possible
nuts.
with mother.
All right, well, let's just do this. All right.
Weak, even for Hydra.
And then we'll do this. Take this guy. Lash. I'll take him out. Bye. And let's since we've got it, let's just do that.
Save this one just for you.
It's only for that guy.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last. There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Yeah, we do.
Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Oh, what do we hear? We hear something. Is that Sabretooth?
Count on it.
Or Wolvie? Is that Sabretooth or Wolvie? Two-star rating. Huh. That was super weird, guys, because, like, how do I get a higher star rating? Is it because I'm playing on a lower difficulty? Which, I'm fine with that. If the best I can get is 2 and the lower difficulty, and I got a 2, let's go. Oh, man. I am trying to take my time on this. It was faster than I thought it would be. I'm trying to enjoy myself, take some time. All right. Mission rewards are tied to hero levels. So as the hunter gains levels in combat, the rewards offered on future missions will improve. Ah, look at that. Don't worry about leveling every hero. As the hunter's level increases, any weaker heroes will be automatic level up so they don't fall far behind. At higher difficulty levels, all hero levels level up faster, granting access to high rarity reward. I was just, is this game listening to me?
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
Dark Child.
You're
That's funny. That's
observant,
actually what
Hunter.
she
You tell me.
is called in the comics too.
I'm not a mind reader, Magic. Speak plain.
You know, Hunter, one of the things I like about you is your intolerance for bull. Even from me.
Stop speaking in riddles and just tell me what is on your mind.
It is not what's on my mind I'm worried about.
What worries you then?
When I was holding the
I don't
trans-dimensional
think that
door for you
these
back there,
were motion
I
captured.
sensed something was at the docks with you. Something
Like, these are not
dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ilion?
If you look at the...
I did not see. I said, I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo. But I cannot quite put my finger on it.
Mephisto.
All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
Oof.
I know what you mean. Danger is something I am a little too comfortable with myself. Reminds me of my mother. There is almost a comfort in it.
Yes, you understand. Not many can.
Doing this...
I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter.
Doing this way,
I still have a
Ileana
lot
and I are
of
going to be
thinking to do.
besties, bro.
While I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo, I will let you know if I do.
Alright, so I need to... Hold on. Look at this thing is huge. Is there more out here too, or is it just this? Because this thing is huge, because the Abbey is big going into it. Viewers are available to hang out with in the Hunter Common Room. Engage with a hangout to grow Hunter's friendship with a hero of your choice. Okay. Not going swimming in the rain. That's dangerous. Kinda.
After some intense combat, I love to unwind with video games. Clash of Hellions, maybe Warman 3. Ninja with a shotgun is a great one.
Good girl, Charlie.
She's a good girl.
Who's a good girl?
That's my
Charlie girl.
All right, so
We stole their thunder. And
I'm
their
on level
morale.
3 with Carol. Oh, she's level 3. Still 0. We're about the same friendship there. Tony and I are pretty low. Blade and I are pretty low.
Hunter, buddy, talk to me.
Hunter.
Who should we have do a friendship with? Carol, Robbie. Robbie and Carol are pretty high compared to Blade and Tony. So I guess let's see, Blade or Tony. Tony's the lowest. Maybe Tony. Alex! Let's try deep conversation. I like this. Just trying to build conversation.
How's your spark treating you? Any feedback? Acceptable answers are genius design, work of a genius, really anything involving the word genius.
I'm glad you asked. There's so much room for improvement.
That's not what I...
Take Superlink. Why restrict us to such a limited number of heroes if its purpose is to link all heroes?
There are issues of secret identity we're still trying to...
Or the outer shell. Yes, I barely notice it is there in a fight, but one good hit could crack it in half.
Oh, the case is in alpha, and we're...
Do not get me started on the volume control. The comms are so loud, you may as well broadcast them directly to Hydra.
I'll tell you what, send all of your feedback to @happygolucky.
Who is that?
The guy who rolled out my design without enough product testing.
Will he address my issues?
Only between the hours of midnight and 5 a.m.
Let's give him a vase.
Hanging with Tony's always a good time.
I love it. Okay, Tony and I are now better friends because I messed with him. I love it. Oh my gosh. Alex, I'm loving this game, buddy. How are you?
I don't scare that easily.
I'm so glad that you are you're safe, you're doing well.
I remember when I
miss
used
you.
to go out on these missions myself. At least I can always rely on you to get the job done.
For those who don't know, Alex, aka I Am Balmer, is one of the leads for the Life Fest Ninjagraphers. But he is out and away supporting our troops in a medical way. So thank you for that, buddy. Oh, what's this? Temperance. Cloak pours his gut into daggers, allowing power this card rather than harmony and creating something new. All right, so yes, we have a mission, but we're also we're gonna be looking around and exploring a little bit. Where on the map am I? I'm there. All right, so we've been through this gate. What's this? A new haven discovered, the Dusty Void. Havens. There are numerous haven locations on Abbey grounds. One time, a haven can be used for a special daytime hangout with a hero where the friendship rewards are increased. Each haven can be used only once. Each hero can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. That's cool. You are? Are you gonna be on? Oh my gosh! I'm gonna have both my boys on Faith and Film today, you guys. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know him. Okay. This looks like a spot where... Where am I? It's not even on the map, you guys. I can't go up yet, so maybe this unlocks later. This isn't the quarry. No, it is not. Don't ever expect it. All right, let's go this way. I love the exploring piece in this game, you guys. I do have to look at the map a lot, though.
There are cracks in this wall.
Can I just not get out there yet? Okay, I just can't get there yet. I'm gonna try. I just need to remind my 1 a.m. self that it's worth it. I don't know about that, sir. We put the Nix on Scaredy Snaps. We put the Nix on Scaredy Snaps. The oh, hold on. Bad Gamer on Demand is now restricted to from having scary games. No. Let me say it again, Paul. No. Alright, there's the cracks on the wall. Alright, we've already been to the gate. Have we been over here? What is this? Okay, so that's another gate that I can't get into just yet. Alright, good to know. One day when I have the ability to travel, I'll come visit you and make you play in person. Nope. So this just ends. All right, I think they've restricted. Oh, here's another card. The Sun, Johnny Storm. All right, cool. I think they're restricting me. This is still a lot of tutorial. So let's go back to the Abbey. I'm still in tutorials, I think, you guys. Why what, Alex? Oh, that's right, Agatha wants to talk. Oh, wait. How do I do the thing? There it is.
The gods are fickle. She does not see it happening.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of
maybe
power,
I could do that
Hunter.
on the thing downstairs. Why no scaredy
If
snaps?
you're going to continue our little investigation
today
of
is
the
Elf.
Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
And remember, you can win a
Investigation.
PC game if you
A side project,
are the
but a
closest,
potentially
without going over an
transformative
answer
one.
for how far I
With
got
my
into the movie.
blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet, but I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you.
Ooh, what's that?
I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah. I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
Yeah, we're not there yet, sir.
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
Whew. Oh, so
You
Scary
still have
Snaps
not
really,
answered my
it
question.
affected me
It
in a
may be
not so good
difficult
way,
to
so that's why
understand,
we don't do it anymore.
But she needs this time.
I know what my limits are,
Sending
and
Wanda
I'm sticking to
away,
them.
Sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up. She didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve.
Oof.
When that happens, we'll
Oh,
see each
man.
other again. But not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you
hold
to
on for
meet
a
me
second.
here. Wanda's journey.
Yeah.
The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all
No
this
worries,
time.
Z.
Even to you?
I know that if you actually knew
Even to
that
me.
you wouldn't push
Wanda
it, so
had
I
taken
assume
to
that you didn't.
exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient
We're
transient
looking
cipher
into
that I've only
different
just
games
begun
and
to
different stuff to
understand.
do
Have a look
here.
at the
I've been
first entry.
brainstorming. I've been talking to folks here. But I'm really enjoying this game in particular because it allows us to have conversations while still having a good story game and all that good stuff too. And it's a little creepy. So I mean, we get creepy. I don't mind creepy. I don't like scary. And there's and maybe on my other channel I'll do some creepy stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna do scary anymore. Creepy, I would say, is like I'd have to think about that. Like, okay, so Stray was creepy. There was a lot of stuff in Stray that was just creepy. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, I keep bumping into a ghost. That's weird. But I want to talk real quick about this conversation they just had. There's a lot of grief that Caretaker is going through that she is not letting go. She's not giving anyone the opportunity to help her through that. And we all go through that, right? Where we don't give Micah, stay out of this. We all have the opportunity to give stuff up. Even if you are not a Christ follower, you have a chance to give up stuff to a friend, a counselor, a therapist. I know there are low cost to no cost people, counselors that you can speak to. If you don't know of them and you need one, hit me up. I know people that will know. I might not know, but I know people that will know. And maybe even online. But we want you, if you come into a God Games and Geekery stream and you need help, while I am not qualified to give that help, I am qualified to help you find who is qualified to do it. Because that's what a friend does. Right? We talked about that yesterday, where no greater love has someone to give up their life for their brother. And sometimes that doesn't mean necessarily die, right? Sometimes that's giving up. Oh, I was gonna play Midnight Suns by myself, but Micah says, "Hey, I need to just hang with you today. Do you mind just playing some Overwatch with me? I know you're not really playing it right now, but would you mind playing Overwatch with me? Because I just need to. I need to hang out with you today." That's what I believe is part of Jesus' love. I started therapy about a year ago. It's the best decision I could have made. Speaking of therapy and counseling, I'm getting in the process of getting set up with the first appointment with a psychiatrist. Psychotherapist. Good on you, Z. Because I know the military can take a toll. And I don't know if that's where it's from, but I'm glad that you are taking those steps, bro. Nerd sounds! All right, let's read this thing. I have to restore what I've taken from the altar. The damage I've done can only be reversed when all the elemental rods have been returned. Ooh, I've got one of those.
Still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments? Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way.
I had to find a psychotherapist because my therapist wants to root around in my brain. It must be psycho. Mount Wundagore. Oh, I know where Mount Wundagore is. Yeah. Knights of Wundagore. Oh, guys, if you don't know about the Knights of Wundagore, oh, go check it out. Oh, my appreciation and adoration for Agatha has left me vulnerable to feelings I have not known for centuries. I want her by my side. Oh, caretaker's journal. I once criticized Judge Lilith for, and brings me shame. As blood descendants, we are not meant to bring children into this world or love another as she did. As I love Agatha, was I wrong to judge Lilith so harshly, or am I wrong now? Just hard to face. I had to found myself wanting to be with Agatha just as Lilith felt with Gregor and their child, to have a family, to love and be loved by another. That's all we really want, right? We just want to be loved. No, for Agatha, it seems right that Endy's monument should be near the standing stones that she found so fascinating. Oh, to hear that laugh again. Story time, the Knights of Wundagore. All right, so the Knights of Wundagore, and I only know just a little bit of it. What I know that Mount Wundagore is a place that that Magneto, I think that's where he had his folks, and they were hold on. They were the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and he actually had. I want to know what these credits are for. What are credits for? Oh, purchasing room upgrades. But what are they for? Hold on. So yeah. Yep. Magneto brought the twins there to be raised. Oh yeah. Yeah. Too long didn't read. They just so were the animals the Knights of the anamorphic animals, the Knights of Wundagore Nerd Sounds, if I remember correctly. I think that's where they were. That's who they were. Okay. The primary currency used by the Midnight Suns. All right, but grab some gloss while we're out here.
The grave of Jeremiah Kane, another host of the spirit of vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted as Robbie is about being a Ghost Rider.
Huh. Ooh, mushrooms. I want a jump button. I want a jump button. We're going this way. High Evolutionary doing this. Yeah, that's the one. High Evolutionary.
The goddess disagrees. Oshter smiles upon me.
Yeah! Arcane levels. The hunters increase their arcane level, successfully using words of power, exploring the Abbey grounds, and even petting Charlie will gain arcane knowledge, which can increase the hunter's arcane level. At higher arcane levels, the hunter will gain increasingly powerful rewards from the Abbey grounds and arcane chests. Nice. I want a chest. I can't open it. I got no keys. I got no keys. It brings me down. Oh, Wolfsbane. By which is to honor the innocent.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
No.
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
What?
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone.
Oh, that's funny.
Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental
I have one.
rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of
I have
Wanda's
one.
experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here.
Okay, I can do that. I have one.
Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
This is why wandering in a game is good.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly.
Slowly, just like we just talked about this morning,
fact,
you guys.
I don't want you overthinking
Matthew
this
6,
little
33,
project.
34.
There's no rush, and you
That
don't
last
have to help
part.
if you don't feel
Therefore,
like it.
don't worry about tomorrow. It'll be
But
anxious
there
for
is
itself.
one more thing before I head back to the
Slow
library.
down. Take your time. Was ist das?
An arcane key.
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby.
How do I
Like
get more?
so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
Okay, great. How do I get the keys?
That seems intentionally vague.
I get yelled
It's
at for
more
wandering
fun
in.
that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library
same.
working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
You cut the key. Arcane keys can open scat. Okay, so now I'm going to start finding keys. I got the fire one.
The old magic still holds.
All right, and now I did get the water one.
What was Wanda up to here?
All right, so I found two of them already, you guys. Let's open one. Ooh, sigil 4. Okay. Arcane chests. Look for arcane chests in the Abbey grounds and unlock them with arcane keys. Arcane chests reset periodically, so return to previously opened chests to see if you can open them again. The higher your arcane level, the more rewards each will have. Okay. Select a hero. They recover 33%. Hey, that's awesome. Also, guys, it looks like there's more spots opened up. Chicken mushroom. Wolfsbane. Anybody know if you can fill up? Oh, hold on. Tutorial Abbey Grounds. Exploring the Abbey Grounds from this point on is optional. It can be done at any time without regard to the main story. When you're ready, return to your quarters. Guys, we can just look around. You should be playing Lego games. It took me 2 years to 100% Lego Marvel Superheroes. I will never 100% a Lego game, but Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 is on the table for here. The Wheel of Fortune. Domino! Dominoes the way in which we'll turn and shows the answer and play. Hey, nice. Guys, we get to explore. Wait, I think I can open that well. Oh, look at this. Oh, another one. Death. Death stands before a black vortex surrounding. Oh, wow. You guys, we get to just... Oh my gosh, this game now is... Let's just hang out and chat. Because I think... Because you guys know how I like to do that, but still have a game going. That's what this is going to be. I love it. Ooh. I found a new haven. Yeah. I was just about to say that, Z. To go down and do the well.
Noble Ashtur guides my hand.
You guys, we can go all over the place! Ah! This is so cool. I love it. What's this? A vessel. Nice. 2 of 6. We found the air rod.
I should take this back to the altar.
Oh my goodness. I'm even more excited now.
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. Only one more to go.
You guys, oh wow. Okay, where was the well? Where was the well? I done lost it. Not gonna lounge out there. Oh, there's a chest. We got some. Ooh. Common whole face prop. What's that? Customization. What does it look like? Oh. It's like eyeliner. No, I don't need it. Oh, what's this? Oh, whole face prop. What? Oh, okay, I don't like it. I don't like it. I like to see my hair. Is there somebody else that has a customization combat outfit? Oh, that's right. I've got these. Oh, I'm gonna do that one. I'm doing that one. Air rod. That's what Dennis Oh, that's funny, sir. Customization. Ooh! That's the old school one. Blade 1602. Let's do that one. So much to do, you guys. Oh, the Defenders won. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Oh, and then you get different colors too. Oh, come on, man. Oh, wow. Oh, I want this one. I want that one. That's the classic. That's classic. Iron Man. Oh, we get an Abby outfit for him too. Scraps. Oh! Tuxedo. I like Scraps. That's what it was. Oh, it didn't tell me which person it was for. Bleeding Edge. Oh, we're doing that one. How come I can't afford... What's the currency for these? I do like that one. All right. Midnight Sun, New Mutants. Oh, that's the classic. Oh, wow. Oh, the Phoenix 5. But I got to go with New Mutants. That's what I grew up with. Does this game have a photo mode? Sir. Sir. Does this game have a photo mode? Who do you think I am? Headbanger, look at that. That's cool. I like that one. Alright, customization. Ooh, new Abby outfit for her? Oh, I like that one for her. I think I like this one better. Oh, I like the hoodie. That one's nice. But I really like her default. Ooh, Shadow. Sister Grimm. Let's do Sister Grimm. I mean, her default is basically... Yeah, we're going to change her outfits daily. If we have them, we're gonna make them change. Wait, what did I miss? I didn't. Okay. All right, and we have a couple. We should give her another one. What do I have? I have this one. I've got this one. Let's give her a sweater. Eyeshadow. We don't really need eyeshadow. We don't wear makeup. We're not doing makeup. I don't like the shadow. We're not doing it. Nico. Oh, okay. So I know who Magic is. Magic is. Oh, Nico. Nico is from Runaways. If you watch Runaways on Hulu or something like that, or just look up Runaways, she's one of those guys. She's part of a group of kids whose parents were bad guys. And then Magic is one of the New Mutants. All right. You guys, I know we didn't get into a lot of battles today. But I love that we were able to walk around. We got to know the game and some of the people even more. Combater, draw a card with quickfire. Nice. And I think there was one more. There's another arcane chest somewhere around here. I thought I saw... Oh, there's one over here. It's purple. Dark Star Epic Palette and 40 credits. Still don't know what the credits are for, but ooh, that's cool. Oh, we are doing that. I look good in red. That's our thing. I dig it. Was there more customization? All right, she wants us to talk to her. We're not going to go do that. I am going to go look at the forge real quick, because I think we have something due.
Ah, I see.
Oh, no, we don't. All right. Guys, I will see you back here, 4 o'clock, for the Faith and Film on the Elf. All right? On the movie Elf. This has been fun. And I've really enjoyed just learning more about the game with you guys. So join us back here. I will see you very soon. Remember, Jesus loves you. So do I. So do these guys. And always leave people better than you found them. Peace.